Let's build the easiest passive mob farm for Minecraft Bedrock 1.19. The first thing you need to do is you need to find yourself a plains biome like I have here, and what we're going to do is we're going to build 150 blocks into the air, and then we're going to build from up there. But make sure you're in a plains biome or this farm will not work. After you've built up and we are 150 blocks into the air now, what we're going to do from this block is we're going to place down one block on top. That way we remember that this is the center block. It's just a really helpful tip. Then what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and build out 7 blocks in every direction from this block right here. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Do the same thing over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. One more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And finally, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Just like this. Now go ahead and just connect up all of these pillars so that we're going to have a giant slab for the bottom of the farm, just like so. And we're going to connect up all of these corners, and then we're going to fill in all of the squares right here. After you have a giant slab like I do here, we're going to go ahead and set down a temporary block in the corner and then build off of it to create a nice little angle right here. Then go ahead and create a giant rim around the slab. At first, we're going to be using some blocks, and then we're going to do a second layer using some leaves. So we're just going to go ahead and fill in this entire rim, and then once we get to the end, we're going to do another layer, but this time using leaves, going again all the way around the farm to create a second rim. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and break our temporary block here, break the center block, and then break all the blocks around it to create a 3x3 hole in the center of the farm. Now this might be a little difficult to do in survival mode, so I highly recommend having some scaffolding. And what we're going to do is we are going to build down by 2 blocks. So that is 1 block, and then we're going to do a second block just like so, all the way around the farm, just like this. And then we're going to go ahead and set down a double chest right here, and then run 9 hoppers into that double chest. Now this farm is going to fill up really quickly because this farm is super efficient. So if you need more space, just go ahead and place down a temporary block right here, place down another double chest, and then break this temporary block and place down a hopper, which will then fill this double chest. And if you want to do it again, then just temporary block, double chest, and then we can run a hopper into that chest. So it's really simple to expand the storage. And what you want to do now is you want to grab some leaves, and we're just going to create a nice little platform right here where you can stand on, because we don't want to use any blocks that mobs can spawn on, so we're going to use some grass blocks. From here, we're going to go to the edge of the farm, so that is right here. And from here, we're going to build out 24 blocks. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 21, 22, 23, 24 blocks. So on this 24th block, this is going to be where AFKing, and this is going to be so that all the mobs can spawn inside the farm. So you just go ahead and make this area a little bit bigger. That way you don't fall off. You can create a nice little room here so that you don't get attacked, maybe throw it on a door. But this is going to be where you stand to AFK. The next step is to grab some signs, and we're just going to place down a sign in this corner, this corner, this corner, and this corner, and then 1 sign on top of each of those signs. Just like so. They don't have to be straight or anything. They're just here to block the water. Just like that. Then what we're going to do is go ahead and in every corner we're going to build out by 5 and create these little triangles that eventually end up looking like this. And we're going to do it in every single corner. And the reason why we're doing this is that we can place down some water source blocks on top, and then it's going to lead into the kill chamber right there that we've just built. So just 1 more after this. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 4, 3, 2, 1. Those things are super satisfying to build. Go ahead and grab your water buckets and place a water bucket in each corner of the farm like so. And then they should all, oh, misplaced that. And then they should all flow into the center of the farm like they are here. Perfect. So they're all going to lead into the kill chamber, where we're going to grab some campfires, and we're just going to place down 9 campfires on top of each and every one of these hoppers, just like so. So that way everything will die, including horses and mules and stuff like that that are larger. Now it's time to build the spawn platform. So we're going to place down a temporary block right here, build up by 2, and then go ahead and break the bottom 2 blocks. And from this block, we're going to build out so that we leave a 2-block rim all the way around the farm. So I'll show you which I mean. So there we go. That is 2 blocks and 2 blocks. So this is another corner. We're going to come across now, and then 2 blocks and 2 blocks, and come across again, and then line it up so that we've got a giant square now. All right, it's very important that you follow this pattern or the farm will be way less efficient. So what we're going to do is we're going to start off in one of the corners and build ourselves a square. Then we're going to come across, build out by 3, and then build ourselves another square. Come across by 3, build ourselves a rectangle and a square. Come across by 3, build ourselves a rectangle and a square. And then again, just connect up the lines. So we should have a 2x2, a 2x3, 2x2, 3x2, 2x2, 3x2, 2x2, 3x2, and a 3x3 in the center. So I'm just going to wait here. You guys can pause it. Make sure that you've got the pattern correct, because if not, the farm will be way less efficient. So once you've got that, what we're going to do is we're going to grab some trapdoors now. And we're going to come across every single block on the outside perimeter, and we're just going to have a bunch of trapdoors. Once you've placed all of these trapdoors, we're going to go ahead and open all of the trapdoors, and then we're going to go ahead and place some trapdoors on the inside of the farm as well. Make sure you place down the trapdoors exactly as I do to maximize efficiency. So we're going to place down 4 trapdoors like this. We're going to come across and we're going to place them like so. And we're going to do the same thing on this one as well. When we're done, we're going to open all these trapdoors anyway, so don't worry about them being misclicked. So there we go. We're going to fill them in just like I am. And then on the center, it's going to be a little bit different, but I'm just going to do all of these quickly. And this one goes like this. And then this final one goes like this. For the center, what we're going to do is we're going to place down 3 like so, 3 like so, and then we're going to place down 1 here and 1 here. Go ahead and open all these trapdoors up, just like I am here, and then the farm is ready to go. All we have to do now is AFK and get plenty of passive mob drops. So you're going to get plenty of steak, plenty of lamb and mutton, all that cooked goodness, and you're also going to get tons of leather and tons of wool and feathers and all that stuff. So there you go. That is the entire farm done. All we have to do now is go into our little AFK pod, AFK, and get all of those sweet drops. All right, so we're going to go ahead and AFK for about 20 to 30 minutes, and we'll see what we get. All right, so I went AFK for about 30, maybe 35 minutes, and we went ahead and got ourselves about a stack of everything. So we've got about a stack of feathers, stack of chicken, we've got quite a bit of cooked mutton, a couple stacks of cooked beef, and of course some leather, some wool, all that good stuff. I'm really interested in the leather because, you know, I love leather. It's super useful for making books and stuff like that. But also the cooked beef is really nice because that is probably one of the best food sources in the game. But yeah, we did really well, and there's just a couple touch-ups we need to do in order to make the farm perfect. The first thing we're going to change is break this block above the chest and replace it with a slab. That way you can actually open the chest, and that is the first fix. The next thing we're going to do is go ahead and place down a torch everywhere that the grid meets up, and this way we don't have any hostile mobs spawning up here that could spawn in the plains biome, like zombies and skeletons, because that would obviously ruin the farm a little bit. So there we go. We're just going to place down some torches, and just like that, we are done. So now things will spawn up here day and night, and there will not be any hostile mobs to take up the mob cap. The next thing is really up to preference. I haven't seemed to have any trouble with it so far. However, I can definitely see how it could become an issue in the future, because I think it is possible for animals to actually jump this. So go ahead and just build up with leaves. We're going to build right the way up until we hit 2 blocks above the platform, just like so. So this should make it so that nothing can actually land on this ledge here, and this is more just a precaution. I don't think you actually need this, but if you do see animals that actually make it up here, then just go ahead and throw down some leaves like I am here. So that is 2 blocks above the actual platform. And now it is definitely impossible for animals to escape. However, again, I don't know if this is fully mandatory, but it does look pretty cool if I do say so myself, and this farm is super functional, and it is perfect in every way, shape, and form. Alright, that is going to do it for today's video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, please do consider smashing the subscribe button and leaving a like. My name is 1UpMC, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.